Hello, and welcome. A lot of my equipment is screwed up because of the SD issue, but they are sending a replacement out, so hopefully I'll have that fixed tomorrow. In the meantime, we're going to work with what we got. Did it freeze? I think it froze on me. Maybe, there we go. Hey, what's up? Hi Barry, hello Pratt, hello everyone. I don't know why follow age doesn't work, double barrel. I want it to work.
And then I hesitated.
Back to the beginning.
Hello,
DBZ.
Dan and the
All
D
come
Squad.
to a story with hopes and
Hey, DBZ,
expectations,
thank you so much
looking
for the
an
sub.
answer.
That is your
Sometimes
third
it would be
anniversary,
better
which is
to
a
live
very
with that
epic
hope
moment.
without ever knowing the full story.
That is when your duck will begin to soar. Thank you so much, DBZ, for being here for that ride.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
That's not
And
true.
the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the
Feels
genre,
amazing,
we
man.
are
Hey,
all
what's up?
ripped to pieces along the way.
Is this the best opening ever? I don't know.
This is not the story I hoped it would be.
Deerhead.
This is not the ending I wanted. This
DBZ,
story
3
will
amazing
eat us
years.
alive. This story is a monster.
Yo,
And
the story is a
monsters wear
monster.
many faces.
Get it? As a writer. If you missed the first game, it's probably okay. They're generally built as, you know, entries that can stand alone. Oh god. Yo, I want to go to Deer Fest instead of Naked Man Fest. That this just became. Oh my god, what? I have to play as the Nick. Oh my lord. Can we have this on stream? Is this a I mean, I guess it is an M-rated game. This would have been a great start to a replay back at GI. Think of the opportunity here.
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Already gone.
Alright, so the man's name is Ed. Kinda looks like me before I went on keto. I relate to this man. Many a time I've ended up wandering without clothes in the woods too. So like this is a very relatable moment for me right here. And that alone is like resonating horror to me, okay? So you see that deer? Whoa! Whoa! That is not cool. Come on. That's just cheap. Those are cheap thrills. I expected more from you, Alan Wake. I know you said it, Brad. I thought you were joking. You know, Alan Wake is more of an atmospheric, cerebral experience. Oh, I can sprint. I'm trying to toggle the sprint, but he's not sprinting. That is sprint? I mean, I guess, yeah, he's kind of moving at the speed of business. Oh my. Evil shadow creature. Shadow people. Man, this is scary. Freaking out, man. It's actually legit kind of hard to see. This reminds me of one night in East Lansing, Michigan. Very close to this. Oh, what's up, yo? What? Oh my goodness. Oh man, I love druidic cults. Jesus. Wait, do you need the volume up? Basil, don't go. Oh, we watched it happen. Oh no. Listen, our time playing as Ed was very special to me. And I hope it was special to you too. Oh man, look at that. Big title card. Okay, so do we need the volume up for real, Croc, or is that a joke? Need to know for
Hey,
reals.
kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
What?
happened?
Murdery?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No
Do we need a sound bump?
spoilers.
Yay or
I'll let you
nay?
get back to the show.
I know a
You
lot
were
of folks
supposed to
aren't
wait
going to be
and
here
watch
for
with
spoiler
me.
reasons, and I'm okay with that. We're getting into
I
it
love you
together,
both.
alright?
This is what happens when you go on work trips,
This is
Mom.
the only playthrough of this game that matters, in my opinion.
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Murdery, yes.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
I was quite scared of what happened in the cult. Croc, do we need to up the volume?
Wonder where she gets that from.
I like coffee. I used to drink it.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
I got maximum size
Feels like the
subtitles.
killer's leaving us a message.
Alright?
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
The brightness is where it was
Take
supposed
the
to be,
lead.
but we can change
Think of
that
me
very
as
sure.
backup.
That I need an options menu for. I can raise the
Okay.
volume without an options menu.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Use brightness, looks okay to me. But I'll tune it up a bit.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Yeah, I understand, Croc. I need to know though, for realsies. So 25% volume bump and a Mr. Anderson brightness bump. Got it.
A deputy was supposed to
Oh,
be here
FBI?
to show us to the crime scene.
I remember the
There's the
FBI.
car. So where's the deputy?
For everyone that does
Quiet
speak, there's
there.
many that don't. So I'm really
I'll
glad
check
you're
out that
speaking.
map.
Invitation. I have a quest log. It's in my face though,
Memorizing before we get swallowed
so
up
you don't
by
get
the
to see it.
tree.
All right. Brightness. It should be enough. It's gonna be really too bright in some areas, but you know what? That's fine. And then volume.
I should take a look
25%.
at that map.
Should be louder now. A map displays key location.
I think I hear someone. Could be a deputy.
I can go take a look.
We got a parking lot, the rental cabins, the bony-legged path. Oh, the witch's ladle, Crow's Foot, Cauldron Lake Shore.
The cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Okay, we're learning about the crime scene. Wait, we already know about the crime scene because we were there.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah,
We were there.
couple
I mean, Goldie, it was
out-of-towners.
literally the
I
tutorial,
wonder what
the
they were doing, sneaking around the
pre-tutorial.
woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I think so, Goldie. I think so. Yeah.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake,
Yes,
around
man,
the
I
old convenience
believe
store.
so.
You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
I can't parkour. He's got to move away. We got an elevator go down the hole.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
The clues: a guy got his heart stabbed out in a cult ritual in the middle of the forest. I mean, I don't really need a whole lot more. The Mind Place. Ooh. Going to the Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues
Mind-
and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh, this is like my brain.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
We're gonna have the case board as a mental technique to analyze clues and progress the investigation. I have to talk to someone to advance that one. I guess that's a clue. I'm getting a clue right now. Alright, yo, this is my Mind Palace. This reminds me of that X-Files game. It reminds me of that 90s X-Files game, that one we played. Or was that early 2000s? Early 2000s. Yo, don't mess with my Mind Palace, Vaughn.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You put me
You
in
know,
charge.
DJ, I'm gonna tell
Why
you some
now?
insider
Look,
info.
Anderson,
I tried to make that a super
Better
replay.
detective than I am.
Nobody else wanted to. Nobody else
crack
went for
cases
it
that had the rest of
after
us
that
baffled.
one replay.
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to
It
cops
does
who
not
say
mention
this is
that,
their
Brett.
last
That's okay.
case.
I can think really hard in my
Real
Mind
funny,
Palace.
Anderson.
Loach, what's up? Welcome.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
How you doing? Welcome to Friday night. Yeah, DJ. That was in that era. And I really do wish you would have super replayed it. It was terrible. Would have been a good game for that format, for sure.
Fucking nature. Gives me
Yeah,
a headache.
nature.
There's too much sky.
Too much sky. Can't see anything out here. What are you talking about?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Huh. This actually is a pretty nice park.
Damn.
You know, out here in the High
Should have brought
Sierra,
an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the
FBI,
sense to
Dr.
put up
M,
a tarp?
FBI.
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, we're going to the general store. Man, this footpath could use some work.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much zero can I make it, Mulligan?
Hey, we made it to the general store. Cauldron Lake General Store.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
I hope they have ice cream.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool.
I'm FBI now,
Hunting down
right?
psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
I'm profiling a serial
UFO
killer.
cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh man, I don't want to see the body. I guess. Oh god, we already saw it once. That was enough.
Now this is the scene of the crime.
Yeah, it's a dead
Nothing
man.
on the
Okay.
table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know. Procedures and
Feels like we're playing mortuary assistant all over
Thanks,
again.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a call.
Yeah, you know, this is what
Okay.
a body looks like.
Let's start by examining
know-
our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
I've unlocked my first key image. I can place it in the caseboard inside the mind place. See, it says mind place. What do I get? I got a body, right? Where do I put it? On the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidence? Yes. A key image. will prompt a question. Ooh. Find evidence. I've always wanted to find evidence. It's called Mind Place. The text does not lie. You can collect clues from the body. Great.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Gross.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
I mean, this is all really freaking obvious. I could definitely work at the FBI if this is the kind of standards. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Are we doing puzzles? Is this a puzzle? How do I access the clues? It's not Murder Tetris. How do I put, I'm trying to put them. I'm trying to place them and it doesn't tell me what button. Am I holding the zoom out button? No. Yeah, I don't have a button prompt that's hit up on D-pad. That's a good idea. There we go. You know, I even tried to play on the controller to make it more console-y, okay? It was
Doesn't
up on
look right.
D-pad all along.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time
I've
the
solved
heart
a
and the
few in my
straps were
day,
left
Dr.
behind.
M.
More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. Man. Okay. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Okay. Sweet.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
Visiting the Mind Place does not
Need to
pause
find
the
more
game,
clues.
so be mindful.
Large
of
amount
nearby
of blood on the
threats.
table. The victim died
Am I
here.
gonna be threatened by the dead body?
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Yes, I've deduced that it was a cult, ritualistic murder.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Nick Nightingale.
Yes, you probably knew him.
Remember him?
Brothers in arms.
In the classic film,
and sisters.
Eyes Wide Shut. Clues can be discovered by speaking to people. Man, this is not gonna be my kind of game, is it?
Someone was drinking beer. They
That's a
spent time
clue?
here, waiting.
Somebody at a park was drinking beer? Call the FBI. I guess they
Someone
did.
left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
You know, I got some more clues. Yeah, I'm really hoping, DJ, that there's I can go strength wielding two-handed weapon, you know.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Critical content is available at the Mind Place.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to
You know, it was a
Nightingale
good
after
murder
the
mystery
Bureau let him
game.
go?
Possibly the
I
best.
only know the rumors. Depression
Gabriel
led to
Knight.
Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Critical content is available at the Mind Place.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. That's hilarious. I gotta get my mom one of those. What a epic mug that is. Do I know voodoo? Not personally, no. I don't F with voodoo, man.
Robert
Look at these.
Nightingale,
I'm making connections.
FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
I'm putting together clues. Not the worst. That would be amazing, Pratt. Yes, I'll take it.
Doesn't make sense.
I am not the worst streamer, thank you.
Boot prints indicating
Nope.
multiple killers.
Not it. No, Goldie. No.
Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
They were waiting for him. Man, that
But
sucks.
why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here?
No. Goldie.
now?
I don't know if you played Gabriel Knight. It's the best adventure game ever made.
Profiling.
Profiling.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them
I'm
to guide
profiling
my
right now.
intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Yeah, Pratt. I saw that at the beginning. This is like that one show. Except, like, not. Mindhunters combined with Twin Peaks. You can use profiling to get into the heads, okay? Let's do it. Profiling.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was
you know, Rocky,
original.
I think I'm going to be amazingly
A
confident in
Nightingale
this game.
component.
However,
They didn't see him as a person.
we have another game that I
More
that I
like a
recently got for
container
this
for
weekend,
something.
Rocky, that will not be calm during, and it's called Don't Scream.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
We got
How
that.
did he end up
we know.
here?
She uses a Ouija board. She does not know what she's doing then. She should have consulted with me.
It's dark. He was there too.
If you're a medium and you're willing to use a Ouija board, you are reckless, in my opinion.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Is that a new clue? We can go put that on the big board. You just bought Gabriel Knight. I mean, it's like Goldie. It definitely is going to feel its age, but it is the best point-and-click adventure game. But don't go into it expecting like a modern game, because it's not. But It is the best of the adventure games of that era. Period. That's right, Rocky. I am a paranormal investigator. I've got a lot of experience in this topic, actually. I think I'm one of the only human beings that has been up to the Red Room in Mary Mayo Hall. Pretty sure I am. Okay. There was a remaster of what? Of Gabriel Knight? Yeah. That's right, Rocky, that's right. Mary Mayo Hall has one of the most famous Red Rooms, okay? Been closed off for decades.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
No, Cassedron. I think she trained with Agent Clarice Starling.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Wait, where are we going? We don't want to go here, do we?
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
Shoot it. How do I shoot? I haven't had to shoot anything yet. Will Graham? Yeah, Will Graham's awesome. They're both cool. You know, Will Graham is a lot like our protagonist here so far. Exactly the same kind of thing, right? Uses
Lost.
ESP alongside detectivery.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter.
I think
Safety.
Edward Norton's
They were
portrayal
waiting
of
for
Will
him.
Graham was excellent.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Whoa. I'm breaking the case.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Come on,
They
pick
come
up the
out
paper.
from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter.
Oh,
Old school.
a typewriter.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own.
Croc, are you scared yet?
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
There's too many words crossed out. The perfect setup for a twist ending.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Oh, the mine place. Dear God, it's all about the mine place. There's too many redacted portions of this thing. Profiling. Profiling the page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Well, that should be pretty easy, huh? Can we get an autopsy going?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
You know, Pratt, that's just like, you know, anatomy is the subject, you know. And we are a, you know, we're a professional here, okay? FBI.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever
No,
wrote that
call
page
the
made
coroner.
sure it read
I
like
need
a
him up
story.
it. I need him up immediately.
Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience?
We're
Witnesses
characters.
to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
The witch's hut, folks. It's real. Anyway, we need to tag and bag this corpse and get it over to the coroner. Stat.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth.
You know, I think we're in the Pacific
Calderas are
Northwest.
pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school.
You made it
I
back.
helped Logan build a
Good.
great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't
Ugh.
be back in town for another week.
The
after
coroner's going for a
Not a
week?
problem. I'll do it myself.
Are you kidding
and
me?
Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Why, thank you. I mean, mortuary assistant too, yeah, pretty much.
Thanks. Let's get the car.
We
drive
got
to
a
Bright
tip, a
Falls,
tip,
and
Croc.
talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems
Wolfie's
like a
in a
nice
different
town so
game.
far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
Remember when we
Cute
played
lodge we got
mortuary
set up
assistant?
in?
We did it. Remember when
We
we
should go
beat
for a
it?
hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Manuscript fragments can upgrade weapons in the mine place. Excuse me?
He hates those cheesy crime books. But
Where?
he really hates the movies.
More bullets. I only have 2 scraps. Oh no, this is one of those games where I've got limited ammo, like Resident Evil. Oh no. You know, I'd go to Deerfest. That's what I get for not exploring. I explored!
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
I've been going through the game's onboarding flowchart since the beginning, okay? Like I'm supposed to.
Snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Telling me I'm not exploring. I explored Cauldron Lake, okay? I've been doing what they've told me to do.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I have, Rocky, I have. You know, I spent a year up there in the High Sierra.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm
Bright
thrilled
Falls.
to be here for this mystery.
Home of the something I can't read. Deerfest. Yo, we're here for Deerfest. The 81st
Need to swing
Bright
by the
Falls
lodge to get
Deerfest.
anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The 81st.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Can I get a hot dog?
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and
$1
Alexis
hot
waiting.
dogs? I'm moving to Bright Falls. Are you kidding me?
Hello.
Hello. I can't. Okay. Hello.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Come get percolated. Coffee World.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn
Deers.
sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deerfest. Just a few more days. It's a nice
$1
little ball
hot
to share.
dogs, Kronk. That's enough to make me move.
Deerfest, so I don't know what to
Oh
expect.
dear.
It is
Cute.
$1 hair.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Yeah, FBI is going in, alright? He wouldn't move. That's a terrible
looked
bug
through the
threat, but
case
hopefully you
files
could
you
auto
sent
save
over,
your way
Sheriff.
back, right?
Have you had many people
Or
besides
should I be
the
creating
known
save files
victims
outside of
go
autosave?
missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fast off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after. Yeah, that's exactly right.
And they got like a crackhead here sitting here. And yeah, dude, Goldie, it is very clearly tapping into the Twin Peaks.
Feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get
Yeah,
back
this
to our
guy,
hotel
this
and
person, this
decompress
woman here
after
is
what we
recording
saw.
the conversation.
Take a
Don't be
bath,
talking to
screw
her.
into pillows, that kind of thing.
Coffee and
We're not
pie.
charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last
I
night?
could, you know what I like to put on pie,
I'm a writer.
Rocky? A nice
True
slice
crime.
of cheese.
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit.
Yeah,
at
one
us.
slice of
He
cheese,
must have been
melted
on
cheese on the top of the
Unless
pie.
skinny dipping at dawn.
You're telling me you've never had that? One
Then we
slice.
heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks.
Are you actually going
They
to sit
were
here and tell me that you've
peering
never done
into
that?
the naked guy with
Man, there's
knives,
some-
like some kind of satanic cult.
You got some, you know, Rocky.
And then we both
Pickles on
They
pizza.
called the cops.
Okay, try it. Cheese on pie. Try it. And put your Reese's into the fridge before you eat them. Try it.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Hey, Prime, what up?
They were shouting.
Spoilers, I like your
Cult of the
channel,
tree.
Prime, and I like to raid you.
Cult of the tree. Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found a
And a cup of Joe, yeah.
thing was
Cup of yo.
terrifying. That's all.
At one of the jobs I had, I used to go in every morning and scream, "Hey, yo, get a cup of yo."
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag.
That's right, Rocky.
Finders
That's
keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
They stole a tree
necklace
from the
belonging
cult.
to one of the cultists.
Man, they are dumb as hell. Hey, we got this cult that's cutting people's hearts out. Let's steal
The
the necklace
Bookers
from
were
them.
at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
They do say that.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake
Rocky,
of
I
Tammy's
enjoy that
book.
emote. Thank you.
Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
They were telling the truth. No kidding. We literally saw that psychically at the beginning of the game. Okay. This is the Mind Place. This kind of feels like that one game. With the missing kid, Jason.
So you found something there, right? A
That one?
necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
And look at this. We got evidence.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that
What?
awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Now, we have a history here in this town.
How are you?
I'm sorry.
We have
Who are
layers
you?
here, people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose.
Yeah, Rocky, I used to walk
You
in
know
the
me.
morning, around 4 or 5
I don't
a.m.
think I do.
before we'd get going.
And what horrible thing happened to my
Just
baby
walk
girl?
in the door and say, "Hey, yo, who's got a cup of yo?"
Drowned. Your
Really loud.
daughter. That's so
It was a good way to
weird.
start
You
the
don't
old
remember.
back room
How do you know I have a daughter?
routine.
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
New clue.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but
I would love a
never
donut,
forget a
Brad.
face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Hi.
There is a donut. There are donuts in the display case. I don't think we can get them though. The jukebox is out of order. What a crappy diner.
I need a tool to get this open.
How about using your gun? Deer, I mean, yeah, I've always loved Deerfest, okay? Some have called me the best deer, okay?
It's not opening.
Oh dear, yeah, a lot of deer puns, right?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Hey, look at that. Now that is a mug that I would like. You know, all this game is really doing so far is making me want to watch Twin Peaks again.
Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't
I
listen.
mean, yeah, I think the
But
cracked
they
out
wanted to
smile
throw
works for
Ed
that
and I in jail
crap.
for that murder.
I don't think it would work for
But
every mug.
Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you.
First season and a half? No, just the first season. It ends after one season, Goldie, canonically, in my mind, okay? Season 2 is a ghoulish abomination, and I know there were a lot of people that stand the revival, but no, just no.
Hey, you think they serve avocado toast here?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't count on it.
All set?
I've tried to
My
cut
guys
it back
have
a
Med
little
Meal at
bit,
the morgue
Rocky.
If you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well,
I'm trying to
Casey,
do only like
I got a lead.
400 or 500 milligrams
Looks like we're
caffeine a day
dealing with
now.
a cult. The cult of
Too
the
much of that
tree.
stuff ain't good for you.
Murder cult.
You don't, Goldie, but they were never going to show you.
Have you heard of this
If you look
cult
up the
of
history of
tree,
Twin
Sheriff?
Peaks,
Only the urban legend.
they only
the woods at
revealed
night,
Loris Killer. I mean, that was never actually going to happen.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or
I
something.
mean, not when it did
Are we?
anyway.
I played some D&D back in the day.
They just made it up because that was it was basically dictated by the stakeholders.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Excuse me.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But
I mean,
let's not
Goldie,
take it
season
personally.
2 is awful. Okay? They really built something
Hey,
nice
boss.
in season 1, didn't they?
Corpse is downstairs ready
Very
to go.
unique. But
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
after that,
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as
forget
possible.
about it.
Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
But yeah, the Twin Peaks inspiration here is undeniable, I'd say. Well, Heroes got hit by the writer's strike.
So we share a
That's why
morgue
that
with the
one
funeral
went
home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Yeah, last night I watched Five Nights at Freddy's.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Yes, Brad, it was. I would say do not watch under any circumstances.
It doesn't budge.
Not only was it bad and boring, it was also long. So, yeah. Do not recommend in any
Okay.
capacity.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can
The
body
cause
give
of
me?
death? You think maybe tearing his heart out with a sacrificial dagger did it?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Listen,
It doesn't
folks.
add up.
This is a standard autopsy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Well, no, yeah, we gotta go to the mine place, okay? Y'all don't know about the
Time
mine
to see what
place.
Nightingale's body can tell us.
Now, what could be inside? Is it a moth?
That's not right.
You've seen yeah, exactly, Goldie. You know, I watched a little bit of Sherlock.
Chest wound is cause of death.
No
But
way.
the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Wait, what? You have to place on the yellow question? Why? Oh, because they're not causes of death? Understood. I like how we're just making a wireframe of this man's death. That's,
There's definitely something in
This
his
is the-
chest.
this is
Did the
the,
killers leave it there?
the Always Sunny meme.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That is not a classic. All right, we're going in. Yeah, Pratt, what's the deal with that? No gloves. This is definitely not a forensic files operation here. That's pretty wild. No gloves is, wait, we're really not following procedure here.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
That's right, Goldie. Exactly that one.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh, man.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay. You ever see Willow Creek, Pratt?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. No, I'm in the light.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go! Vanished.
End of chapter. End of chapter? I shot 2 bullets that chapter.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Did it? I don't think it helped me at all.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic
Agent Mulder
gas,
got
but
yeah, this is kind of like.
no, that's bullshit. This was
There's definitely some heavy
supernatural.
Twin
Well, I'm
Peaks
glad you
going
were the one
on
to
here,
say it.
and a little bit of
Now we
Agent
can
Mulder
figure
and
out a way
Scully, and a
forward.
little bit of. There's a lot of different thingies, you know.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual.
Ritual.
Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
I'm gonna learn how.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
One more mystery?
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
If you are stuck or
maybe.
unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check
We
the
need to
mind
start with
place.
learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
I won't forget. We like to check the mind place. Yes, Goldie, for sure. You know, I didn't really know what to expect after the first one. It's been a while since I played Alan Wake, but I did play it.
It's not opening.
Like, either way, it was a good pick for October, right? You know, Halloween and stuff, but we got some other Halloween content coming too.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga.
I know
Didn't see her
everybody
under
loves
the light,
Control.
lurched past her.
I liked Control. I
The
didn't love
Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
The far side
Saga
of the
was
Master and
back at
Commander.
Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale.
Far
was,
side of the
but
world.
wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours.
Oh, the dark place emerges with
This
ours.
place and the dark place.
Okay, so it's like
a
Silent Hill
tarp
too?
thrown over
Right.
top, drowning everything beneath it. A flood of darkness, soaking into everything.
You know, Silent
spoiling
Hill.
it, rotting it.
The coal
The
fires are
page
still
called this
burning.
area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. Required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Stop the monster. Oh. The mind place.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much
A little bit
more
of True Detective
complicated.
Season 1 in here too, clearly.
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Exciting?
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Alright, we're gonna track down Pepe Silva. Just trying to get our clues in the right spot, you know?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Indeed. We're just puppets fulfilling our Alan Wake goals.
That's not right. Right. Think.
It's like Clue Tetris. You know, the old big board here. We like to try to do these cases. Points of interest.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
I've got a clue.
Think.
Chad, I got a clue here. We're getting some big clues.
I can't get through this.
I'm not actually sure we're ready for clues of this magnitude. We're talking like king-size clues.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker
Do
disappeared.
you see this corpse
Nightingale
right
turned
here?
into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down.
What?
You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
They don't even notice
We'll
their
do what we
dead
can.
friend. That's freaking wild. Okay. Sweet.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean? The sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic?
They're just
Magic's not
talking
real?
right over this body.
Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real.
Kind of bizarre.
Definitely not real.
need something to cut this.
I need something to cut this.
They're a fine pair.
I like it how none of us seem to be concerned at all that those, you know, deputies and people died.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become
I mean, you gotta stop for the Remedy TV segments, right? That's
at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of
Hey, they got bolt cutters.
and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Well, they have bolt cutters. Oh, this is just like that office in the X-Files game. Oh, hey, Sheriff. Did you know you have a dead body downstairs? It's one of your people. No big deal. Nobody here seems to care, but I care. I would love to steal the bolt cutters. I don't know where they are.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Take the last cup, you brew a new batch. It's true. Use your Witcher senses. I don't think we have those, and that's probably good. I really don't like Witcher senses as a game mechanic.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing?
I like how nobody up here seems to care that a massacre event happened downstairs. Somebody's stealing the toilet paper. Oh boy. That's a serious issue. God, this is the... Yo, they need to clean this place up. That's all I gotta say. This is an embarrassing...
It's not opening.
...station. On many accounts.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Mayor Setter. Setter for mayor.
Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
This town has a mayor? There's like 12 people here. Man, looks great though. Check out that view. Up here in the High Sierra.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Mayor McCheese. You know, Mayor McCheese was a cool McDonald's character, as many of them were.
Out at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in,
Did you know there were Nugget characters? And of course the Grimace and the Bird and Mayor McCheese.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
How are you?
I need to get my hands on some bolt cutters. I mean, I'm an FBI agent. Couldn't I just Amazon Prime it?
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson.
You know, Goldie, it's probably good. I
Nightingale
want to
was
watch
here
something like that.
13
Seems like
years
it'd be
ago.
interesting.
He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's
Looks
writing
like
a
we're
book
going
on
to
his
Silent Hill.
disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books,
You know,
Alex Casey.
Through these woods.
Yeah, I've
we
heard
get
the
to
jokes at
Silent
the
Hill. The
office.
coal fires are still burning
Cold
underground
case
there.
Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me.
You know, that's one of the cool things that I think they added to the lore with
10
the
years ago, I started getting strange
franchise
letters in the
renovation with
mail.
the movie.
Fragments of prose describing
The McDonald's game.
murders.
I mean, yeah, we've all played worse
You've
games,
heard
right?
the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least.
There was a really cool
Bodies started
Lifesavers
to
game back
pile
in the day on the web.
It was a
Where you
murder
mini golf.
cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have
Yeah,
all the
Basil,
facts.
you're damn right it was.
Next time, give them to me before
Dude, Candy
we
Stand
find
was
ourselves in
serious
the middle of a horror
business.
story.
Ooh. Return 2, The Heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
Oh, it's like Silent Hill Saga.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages
The
knows
Heart,
what
yes.
will happen.
Yanaka, we...
Because they're behind this? Or because they can
We're
see
getting to
what's
the bottom
coming?
of this mystery. We got the
Impossible
dead coming
things are
back to
happening
life.
here.
Pretty wild.
A world operating on different rules. I need need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
The heart.
Hey, hello there.
Hey,
How
these are the
folks
guys.
doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
They're the ones that have the bolt cutters in the thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes,
That's a great
Stephen
idea,
here
by the
hired
way,
me to show
Goldie.
him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things.
Goldie, you tried to help.
The
That's
Koskela
a great
brothers
idea.
are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control
Goldie,
checks
there you
volcanic
go.
activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all I've got for the moment.
Clear signs of tampering. Yeah, Finnish. You know, I really like Finnish cheese, Goldie. You know the cheese bread? Cyclical. What up?
Let's get to the murder side, Casey.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets.
Is Alan Wake 2 a remake? No, it's a new game.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off.
How was it so
Bracer's
far? Well,
disappearance.
we're an hour and a half in, and
I don't get the feeling
it's all been
Nightingale was
exposition so
responsible.
far. So
He was about to give you more of those.
okay, I
pages.
guess.
Something
Nothing's really
you want us
happened.
to have
but,
them?
You know,
Or was
we've opened up some
protecting
doors.
him from Nightingale? Spontaneous
Done an
combustion?
autopsy on a
I don't
body.
know. Not the kind of disappearance
We're
we
detectiving very
normally
hard.
solve. Our crime scene's drowning.
It's a little bit of True Detective combined with Twin Peaks, combined with
home.
detective games.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake in an overlap. So how do we follow him
It's
then?
certainly, yeah, it's definitely been a
Maybe
slow starter so
something
far.
around here will tell us.
As long as you're cool with that.
After we find Nightingale,
It's been all story
what
development
then?
so far.
I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of
We're
monsters.
currently
Anderson.
tracking down
You know
a
what I mean.
dead man who killed some
Monster
cops
monsters.
when we tried to do an autopsy.
Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Yeah, those are good for you, Goldie.
Monsters overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
Like there's a whole like detective big board cyclical,
not the
so
detective.
if you
Acting
like
out
putting
their
clues
sick
together,
fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into.
if you're expecting like an
twisted
action
world.
game, so far
But
this
with
hasn't been
Deadman
that
coming
at all.
alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Now we take clues like that and we put them on the big board, and then it gives us more insights on where to go and what to do.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything...
Let me show you. This actually doesn't pause the game, but like you're in your mind. This is the manifestation of our mind. And we put clues on the board. There's a lot of this. And sometimes the clues unlock new things when you put them in the right place. I mean, it's not even really a feature, it's a core mechanic, I'd say. Suspicious activity. Of course, cyclical, of course. We got a clue. Somebody was playing cards in here. Hey, Gamerhead Podcast, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the woods. The game has stated these bright light areas heal you and make you completely protected from the baddies. So they're important. We are playing on PC today.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Who is leaving them out there? Where did the tracks lead? I lost the footprints. It's not that big of a park though, so we'll get there wherever eventually. Tracker. What? I don't have a tracker. I don't have a scouter. Nothing in the kit. Oh. Can't go in the water. Sharks in the water. Cage goes in the water. I am a tracker. Indeed I am. I used to be one in my youth, Pratt.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes.
The Mortar Falls. We used to come up here.
There's another lunchbox.
I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of dad jokes. They seem to be part and parcel. Of the experience thus far. Okay, we gotta take this one all the way down. There's a phone booth out? What? Come on now. I've been to a lot of parks. None of them have a freaking phone booth in the middle of nowhere. The music got scary. I see footprints.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Into the water. Oh, jeez.
I can feel something. A presence.
Dude, not cool.
Nightingale isn't far. Think. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can toggle flashlight boost to increase damage to darkness and burn through dark substance.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
You know, maybe we shouldn't be doing what the pages say. Ever think about that? Did that occur to you?
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Casey,
I found
don't do
another
it.
Page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse.
Dude,
I
can
need
we
to find one. Turn on the lights.
Is there ever going to be a horror game without a fuse box?
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Locate a fuse in the immediate area.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I do not support littering.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Littering is bad. No joke. There's no save option, so I guess it's just autosave. The witch's hut is lit. The break room is a place where you can save your progress.
Another page.
Oh,
Making progress.
thank God. You don't only wow, they only let me save an hour and 45 minutes in? Jesus Christ. Or maybe I missed a save room in the first chapter, but I don't think I did.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch, The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Interpret the page's meaning. I do not know what the page meant.
Don't need to go over all this again. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Think.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch.
Right. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head.
Yeah.
Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
Chat, you're in
The
over your
threshold.
head.
Like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Oh, the tree. Melk
Witch's
knew.
ladle?
Melk knew years ago.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the
And it
overlap.
was about the tree.
Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Of course it is. Of course.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Don't forget to save often.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Am I stuck? Oh, there we go. And I agree that you should always save often. Very smart. Alright, where the hell is the general? Hey, we're going the right way, kind of. It's a little different from last time we were here, huh?
Christ!
Whoa! Toggle flashlight boost to burn through the darkness surrounding enemies.
Cult of the tree!
Jesus.
Cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Using a trauma pad will allow you to heal. I didn't take any damage. Right? What the hell I need a trauma pad for?
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here.
We're pulling hearts out of park
like
fridges
I saw
now.
it in a dream.
That's where we're at here on this Friday evening, folks.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
That cultist was scary,
Casey,
almost killed me.
There are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch
Yeah,
yourself
Goldie,
out
this
there.
is a very hands-on
Thanks for the heads
detective.
up. I'm still finding my way back.
Worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting...
Guess we're stuck on the trails. Alright, how do we get to Witch's Ladle from here? You know, the Witch's Ladle. I am concerned. There are noises. Dude, I got like no ammo left. I need to actively use ammo? I guess I do. Wait, no, I just have 3 bullets? Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I just have 3 bullets. Wow. Really? This is fine, he said. I don't have the boomstick. I don't. I have a pistol. That's it. How do I not have the boomstick? I need the boomstick.
Far side of the mirror.
Firestar man, that's me.
I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
You didn't tell me, Brad? That's a party foul. I know it's no backseating, but if I miss a freaking shotgun, I'm going back for it. I'm going back for it. I assume it was in the general store. It was scary in there. What do you want from me? A man tried to kill me in there.
I should keep looking here.
You know, there were gauze packs and ammo in here. So, ooh. Bigger backpack size. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Seven 723. Now we have to update the code. Goes up by 723. Hey, that's okay, Zach. I'm glad. We're very early in it. But enjoy. We are going to be playing some other scary games this weekend too. Yeah, I know. Goes up by 8, and up by 4. And then up by 6. So then it goes up by half of that again, so up by 3. Well, we already tried that. I did use my clues. They didn't work. Oh. Oh, the lotto. The lotto sucks. Okay, it's 39. You know, I was doing way more complicated. I always overthink these puzzles, man, like big time. I can't do anything. I can't even exit. I can't. I'm trying to exit. Try the mouse. No. Oh man, that's a great time to get it too, right? Like, man, I solved the puzzle. I was excited. Wow, it even still gives me this? That's... Damn it, man. 10 minutes ago. So this is before I killed the 2 guys in the water. This is back when we were in the house for the first time.
I need to figure this out on the case board.
No! No! Damn it! It does not want me to have this gun. Reload game? I guess we're gonna have to, yeah. Jeez, man, that was not fun. Yeah, that's a pretty brutal, that's certainly not great, right? And that's something that, everyone's gonna do, is open up the shotgun case, right? Well, assuming they see it. Third time's a charm. Well, we got it. I don't have any ammo for it, but hey. It's got a couple of shells in it, I suppose. I don't like it how map and the thing are on the same button, because man, I mess it up every time. Alright, we're taking the old dog road down to Cauldron Lake again. We hear there's been some problems here.
Monsters.
Okay. Let's try to break on through to the other side.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
That's okay, Brett. We're not gonna go too much longer tonight,
I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Mom. Logan? Mom, help. Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Found a page.
Need to find Nightingale.
It's like a Disney ride almost.
He's here. Nightingale.
I'm very afraid right now, but I'm hoping chat will help me.
Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Whoa, man. Tripping out.
Nightingale hunted.
Very easily. Oh, Jesus. Got me.
I have to get to safety.
I have no bullets left. I have one bullet. Oh my God, got me caught in a corner. Toast. This is not how the story goes. Well, yeah, it is. Dude, he trapped me in a corner. What do you want? I need to go scrounge the ammo from the camp, apparently. They hide ammo all over the place. I gotta find. Oh, what the? don't know where he is. He's out there somewhere. I got no more ammo. I tried that, Rocky. I don't think there's anywhere I can go. I have no more ammo. I think I'm just dead. I don't think I can fight with my hand, can I? Ammo is apparently a real commodity here. We don't even have a knife like RE to help us out if we run out of ammo. Yeah, easy, right? Easy, right? Easy game, easy mid.
Who are you?
What
easy,
is this?
Alan.
Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes. I'm at Cauldron,
Cauldron Lake.
Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey,
Alan Wake, the famous writer.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13 years.
13.
Oh, end of chapter.
In the dark,
Wait, what?
miles apart.
We got a theme song.
Promise that
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
I killed the dead guy
This
again.
Who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
I need ammo.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be.
I have no ammo.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
Oh, I don't care about clues.
The flooding disappeared very suddenly.
I need bullets.
I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
If you want to hook me up with a couple extra bullets, that'd be great. I use them all on that boss.
Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time.
Clear Lake.
You know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky, you ever been up there in the High Sierra? Look at it, isn't it beautiful? You know, I spent a year up there took an interim in my college teachings.
You can relax, Wake.
Spent a year out there up in a cabin.
These pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them
Since
safe.
when did the FBI have a
Our lives could
Ghostbusting
depend
department?
on it.
Gerald, they have
We
actually
vital
always had
information.
one.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for
It's top secret, but it's one of those outfits that's kind of like what they did during the Cold War with remote viewing spies. But there's always been a paranormal department, as well as an extraterrestrial one. So that actually is not that unusual. Obviously, I don't think they went and shot any ghosts with bullets up in the High Sierra, but there has always been a ghost hunting department. Oh, FR. FR, Gerald, FR. I am not trolling. I would never troll about something like that. Again, I don't think they go and take out shotguns and kill spirits, but there is a paranormal division for sure. Remote view, that's a real, you can look that up. That's all declassified, Rocky. You know, when they declassify stuff, that's when you know that, like, the real stuff is way more hardcore, but... You know, Gerald, hey. Stranger things have happened.
A creepy twig sculpture? A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? No ammo.
Completely just
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
The power of the Dan brain is too much for any kind of lock. It can meticulously try any permutation.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
I know, I've been trying to shoot off locks since the beginning of this game, Gerald, but we need a wire cutter, actually. Yeah, what did I even get for this secret stash? A big health kit. Shotgun ammo, okay. We're talking on that one, that's good. And a hand flare. And a propane tank detonates one shot. Okay, I'm gonna have fun with that one. Probably kill myself a few times. What's the gameplay like? I wouldn't play it if you're into action so far, but we're only 2 hours in. So far it's been very exposition heavy, very detective play heavy. So we're putting a lot of clues together. We killed the first boss, which you might have come in for. It's not a very, I wouldn't say it's a gameplay centric title at this point. Very, very story oriented, very clue oriented. We've been doing a lot of putting clues together and unraveling the mystery. That's right. I'm more of a systems and mechanics kind of guy myself, so... we'll see how I net out on this one 10 hours from now. Yeah, me too. Me too, Gerald. It's not really my cup of tea, so this is probably not a good fit for you based on what we played. There's a lot of story. There are a few jump scares, yeah. There have been more jump scares than I thought on day one. On play session 1. Barry, this is my first evening with it here. And we are like, you know, obviously a lot of these games have a lot of story at the beginning. This one is no exception. We basically didn't do anything until like an hour and a half in terms of shooty. Can you make a 70-hour video? Probably yes, Gerald. Probably. Oh boy. The light! He's supposed to run away from the light. What the hell was that? It does not appear afraid of the light at all.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
I mean, yeah, we've been getting to... I mean, that sucked. We didn't get anything from that either. I mean, it was an evil possessed wolf, most likely, so, you know. You can't say that it was regular. Are there no new items up here? Really, man? Alright. At least we got one more ammo case. Like, the game all but screamed, you have to, like, you know, explore this area out. If I squint, I look like Jack Black. Yeah, I've been told that before. Folks have also said I look like Seth Rogen as well. I don't think I look like either of them, but more I can see the Jack Black more, I guess. And still others say that I look like a sloth. So, you know, we run the gamut. I wonder what tripped the alarm.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
How about that? Well, you know, we didn't really find a whole bunch more loot, which we wanted to find. I'm guessing the game probably has some kind of variable difficulty so that if I run out of ammo completely, it'll put a box down. So I'm gonna pray that that's the case. Some kind of Resident Evil adaptable difficulty. Because otherwise we're going to run out of batteries and ammo pretty quick. And I think we've done a pretty decent job of exploring side areas, so...
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
These driving scenes remind me of, like, Silent Hill movie.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Bright Falls. It's a cozy little town down here for Deerfest. We got good coffee.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years.
13 years.
Fuck me.
Tell us
Oh,
about
come on,
the
Alan.
pages.
We got some rules
you
about
have what
swearing.
looks like
Okay?
a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
What if it did make sense, Alan?
I remember.
And now we're playing as Mr. Wake. Late night.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight?
Late
Waking
night
up in
TV. Look
places
at
with no memory of
got
how I
crackers.
got there. It was out of control. I didn't need another
The
mugshot
hard-boiled
in the fucking
diet?
tabloids. Had I
Not
already
just
done the
eggs.
show? Was that a recording? I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
You're gonna make me watch it. All right, fine.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, come on.
That's
sit
my
down,
favorite
sit down,
show. In between with Mr. Door.
Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
It's pretty funny.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our way's over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story.
This game is going to be very meta. I can see that. We're going to go right past the fourth wall,
desperately trying to find
and
the
into the fifth
manuscript of
wall.
a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll
Very
just
meta,
keep doing this the
Shrouded.
whole show. The joke's on me.
It's always a, you know, it's a risky swing for the fences when you do that.
Auto
So,
fiction?
I mean, if anybody can do it, it's Remedy, right?
I
But,
found the structure
it can
of
be a
reality you
dangerous
build in the book
concept to work
fascinating.
with.
It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story?
I mean, it does kind of fit it, Shrouded, but it also, it makes it for a very, like I said, it can be,
No, I wish you every success. with
challenging.
your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. Always talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this seed ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here.
So, what made you think
to get
that?
home to Alice.
Really, Alan?
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
I did play the first one. You don't have to play the first one to play this one. But obviously, there is some overarching context, but I'm guessing it's mostly going to be meta. So, you know, having played the first one, I don't feel like I have a better grasp of anything going on at all, so
I was
don't
a
feel
mess.
left out.
I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
And as you can see, they do love to, the Remedy cinematic universe, as the case may be, likes to come together at some points, but it should not impact you being able to play the game. And since, you know, even just a few hours in here, it's very clear that we're going to be going full meta.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
You know, I am really looking forward to some of the Backrooms inspired horror games coming out soon.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
It's Mr. Door, man. Can't you just write yourself out of this, Alan? Come on, that's where we're going with this, isn't it? Shredded, I'd say Visage.
This is the ritual to ritual.
Visage, for sure.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced. About writing here for countless days.
That's probably not even recent, but again, horror being one of my main genres takes a lot to impress me.
I had been writing. Initiation. You must write to escape.
That was years ago, though. I guess the Little Nightmares games, before I joined Bandai, obviously.
I couldn't
still
leave.
talking about them and streaming them.
This wasn't the way out.
Big fan of both 1 and 2 in that series. And we have shown off a little bit of what's coming there as well.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
So this is the writers. This is a lot like Get Back to Writing, okay? My goal is to get back to writing. This is a very meta game so far. And a very cinematic game. Neither of these things are very surprising. But if you do not have an affinity for those, it probably will not work as well.
But I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room. Like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
agree, Charlie. They're great. As far as like really recent though, I don't know what I could recommend.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex.
We're gonna try that Don't Scream game, but that's a stream game.
Himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Wright, ladies and gentlemen, the actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here, best-selling writer. The books, the films are based on. Let's do this.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptation.
I know, Shred. I mean,
it's not
very.
They're their own thing.
It's
They've gone
doing a
with
lot of
choices that are different from
self-referential
mine.
meta stuff. So we'll see.
I feel protective
It's a big
about
swing.
my
We
stories,
can,
and
those
these
always
adaptations.
can end up either really good or not so good.
I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain
know,
made
right?
it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
This really depends on what your expectations are for this game, because man, it's really already gone way more meta than any of these other games. Very quickly. Oh, I'm good at puzzle solving. Very good at puzzle solving. Hi, Prime.
Hello?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Yeah. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
That's convenient. But you know, I guess I could just write it so he'd have to give me the key, right? Whoa. I mean, come on, Alan, you know better than you never go to the basement. Then again, you wrote this. No charges. What does that mean? Can we get some paint there down here?
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
The angel lamp to move lights and create a way for what? Excuse me?
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Wet. Yeah, we are only 3 hours in and we're already on like 10 levels of wet for this game. Yes, Shredder, totally. Totally.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
No charges. So I could use it again. Alan told me that.
I needed to find another way out.
Cyclical, I moved 1.5 years ago. Oh, you meant I moved. Okay, so I moved, yeah, I moved 5 or 6 months ago, yeah. Away from the crappy apartment with the roaches and the spiders.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch.
Yeah, my first
I
apartment
lost
here
it,
in
but I
California
have
was
the
not
lamp now. The lamp the switch was
good.
cut from. This place
Much
is
better
a
now.
nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into
Trade me a
darkness.
spot in Canada?
I dive to the bottom.
You know,
Find the answer, the map.
Cali is really, really expensive.
To form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Wow, okay, so that was like a lot happened there. A lot of very meta stuff. I think we'll resume the game tomorrow as perfect. Perfect spot to save. Alright, we'll pick it up here tomorrow, fam. It's been good having you here for what is surely going to be a very strange and very meta journey through the world of Alan Wake. Have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to have a much longer stream tomorrow. So, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you then here in TV land. Find out the mysteries beyond the talk show. Anyway, take it easy. And enjoy the rest of your evening. And Cyclical, yeah, traveling, I'm well aware of traveling too. I don't know, Canada's probably fun. I think Canada probably has more of my Minnesotan kind of stuff. You know, you can't get a good burger down here in SoCal, all right? Not like Minnesota. Same goes for pizza. You have a good night as well, Cyclical. And of course, that's right, Rocky, I told you the story about the Cup of Yo. I didn't tell you where, I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll continue along the story of the Cup of Yo, and I'll tell you which job I had where I talked about the Cup of Yo on a daily basis. You can ask questions about that as Alan Wake reveals the talk show mysteries. Okay, peace out, fam. I will see you next time. You the best. Get some sleep tonight. It's the weekend. You earned it. Peace out, fam. Peace out.